Okay, and it's a little bit quiet. I thought I'd say something about this particular orchid, Goodyera oblivifolia, because there's a little patch here, and the salient characteristic is you'll notice some are greener than other ones. Certainly the younger ones tend to be greener, but there's genetic diversity in the pattern. That white pattern on the leaves. And I'm going to say, based on other orchids, other Goodyeras, there's quite a few actually. It's scattered throughout the northern hemisphere. That the pattern, you'll notice that it's green and white. And that tends to mix in with the mosses, versus like burgundy and white, in which other jewel orchids like Anectichylis tend to do. So they kind of look like a dead leaf. This kind of blends in with the moss, especially if you're not, you don't see colors terribly well. But anyway, there's genetic diversity in the pattern. These aren't terribly extreme. Some of them are highly veined. Not so much these. I don't see a lot of spikes. I only see one flower spike, and it didn't look like it took this year, which is unusual. But we are kind of in a drought. But anyway, this is the rattlesnake orchid, or the plantain orchid. And I think that's about it. But anyway, the pattern is common throughout the jewel orchid group, which is actually some fairly simple / primitive orchids, and very fairly common. So anyway, you have these are nested amongst Goodyera, as a Neopalodactyla, and some Cladonias, Pixiana, and a little bit of, I think it's called the organ boxwood is the common name, and then some Mahonia repens. It used to be called Berberis repens. So we are in a little forest environment, which is fairly typical of the Goodyeras.